Hello everyone. Arknightsendfield version 1.2 introduces a new set of factory items and production system, but this time there's a change. The update is split into two parts, which means that the setup that we are building today is designed to carry you through the first half of this patch, before adjustments are needed later due to upcoming events. Firstly, let's cover our new component. Heavy Xiranite is a new material used to craft the latest gear components, known as Heatonite components. Each heavy Xiranite requires 2 base Xiranites to produce 1, so understanding this conversion ratio is critical when planning your production lines and avoiding bottlenecks. In this guide, I will show you how to build the most efficient Wuling production setup for version 1.2, part 1, and how to maximize output for all materials introduced so far. Let's get started. Before placing any blueprints, you need to make sure that your progression is ready. If you're coming from version 1.1, here's a quick recap of what you should already have. Your second Wuling expansion core unlocked and 2 Cuprium mining beds unlocked. And make sure that you have upgraded the following systems: Environment Monitoring Monitor, Recycling Station, Depot Node, Stock Redistribution Shop. Now for the new requirements introduced in 1.2. Unlock the third expansion core, which requires completing the patch 1.2 story. Unlock the new AIC factory plans tied to that progression. Have new area expansion from 1.1 completed. On the Sub-AIC, unlock 1 expansion node and 1 bus node. Unlock all mining beds from 1.0 to 1.2. Reach regional development level 10. Now, before placing anything, you have to do this. Clear your existing Wuling production lines completely. And prepare for these materials: 50 SC Wuling batteries, 200 Cuprium components, 50 Sandleaf, and 200 Yargen. And finally, set your regional transfer to your mega storage and start transferring your dense originium powder. Once all of this is ready, you are set to begin. This entire setup is divided into multiple blueprint segments. Parts 1 to 6 will be main AIC, Parts 7 to 9 will be Sub-AIC. Let's start with the main city blueprints. This is the core of your entire production system, handling SC Wuling battery production powering your entire factory, and also Yargen, Syringe A, and also all major gear component production. One of the key advantages here is flexibility. You can choose which components you want to prioritize depending on your needs. Before placing your blueprint, here are all the requirements. This setup requires 9 fluid water inputs with proper logistic placements as well. Carefully connect all water pipelines after placement. Place the fluid pump and set up the piping. Add a pipe converter every 2 pumps, then connect the first pump to the second. Make sure all water pipelines are connected as exactly shown in the video, and double check that nothing is missed. Use conduit inlet and conduit outlet to properly handle sewage. Component sections are modular, so enable only what you need. Heatonite component production will be slow for now, since it depends on part 2 of the patch. Take your time here. This is the entire foundation of your entire economy. Let's go over the blueprint step by step. Place the AIC in the bottom right. Select the part 1 blueprint and place it on the top right side. Now select the part 2 blueprint. Place it in the left corner. Now select part 3. Match it to part 2's water pipes and place it. Select the part 4 blueprint. Place it right beside part 3. Select the part 5 blueprint. Place it on the right of part 4. And select the part 6 blueprint and place it next to the AIC. Now connect all the pipes as shown here. Lastly, connect the outlet and inlet conduits for water treatment. And that's it, now we're ready to move to the Sub-AICs. Next, we move to Jingyu Valley's first Sub-AIC, where the goal is simple: maximize your Xiranite production. This blueprint is optimized to produce the highest possible Xiranite output for version 1.2. Important notes before placing the blueprint: this setup requires 6 fluid water inputs. Make sure all pipe connections are properly aligned. Don't forget to plant sand leaf in the planting units. Once everything is connected, this setup will continuously generate maximum Xiranite output for your Wuling region. Now for the first Sub-AIC, select part 7 and then place it on the top. Now select part 8 and place it beneath part 7. Now connect all the pipes as shown here. Now just wait for the production to kickstart. Now we move to the new Sub-AIC area, Marker Stone. This area introduces a new production chain using the following: precipitation acid into Heatonite. Heatonite is a critical material that feeds directly into your main AIC production lines to produce Heatonite components. Here are the setup requirements. Place 2 acid-resistant pumps Mark II to extract the precipitation acid. Position the blueprint close to the pumps for efficient piping. Connect all pipes carefully to avoid flow issues. Once everything is connected, this system will continuously supply materials needed for Heatonite production back in your main base. At this point, your full system is active. Your SC Wuling battery production will power your entire base, and all production chains will be running in sync. This is where the production line currently ends for part 1, since these are the highest tier items available right now. With this setup, your Wuling economy should be fully stabilized. You will have continuous Xiranite production, stable battery generation, consistent Yajin Syringe A output, full component production coverage, strong stock build generation. At this point, your factory is fully prepared to handle anything until the second half of version 1.2. For full main base and Sub-AIC layouts, check the pinned comment. I will be sharing optimized blueprints from experienced players who specialize in high efficiency factory layouts, so full credit goes to them. I'll also keep updating these layouts as better optimizations are discovered. And that's everything you'll need to set up for version 1.2 Wuling production line, at least for part 1. If you want easy access to every blueprint, check my Discord server. We share optimized layouts there, so you can maximize your base with zero guesswork. The link is in the description and pinned comment. If this guide helped you, leave a like and drop a comment. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.